Importing into Canvas, you will be redirected to your upload page. Double-click on the image you wish to use. This will import your image to your canvas. Note, the measurements on the canvas will mirror the cutting mat. Therefore, be careful that you do not put images on the canvas that are larger than the cutting mat. The Arlington Public Library's cutting mats are all 12 inches by 12 inches, so the images you cut need to be smaller than this. You can resize the image or move them until they fit on the mat. Take the paper that you wish to cut the image on, remove the plastic covering from the Cricut cutting mat, set it aside. Do not throw the plastic covering away or lose it since it protects the stickiness of the mat. Line up the paper with the measurements on the cutting mat. You want the top left corner to match the top left corner of the cutting mat's measurement marking. Smooth the paper out so that there are no bubbles. Check the image you are cutting will go within the dimensions of the paper. Clear your cutting space. It is important to clear both the front and the back as you do not want the mat to hit an obstruction, making the print. Return to the Cricut canvas and hit Make It. The page will load what the cut looks like. Note that it does not always follow the layout you had on the previous page. Make adjustments as needed. Clicking on Material Size Adjustments, the size of the material on the Cricut program that you have a more accurate view of the cutting and the paper. Hit Continue when ready. Loading the print. Connect the machine. The Cricut has a USB connected to the laptop. Turn on the Cricut. It should pop up as Explore Air 2 when successfully connected. Hit the Open button to open the Cricut machine. Adjust the material setting to the type that you are using for the cut. Make sure you choose the correct setting or it may not cut through or may cut too hard and damage the mat. To load the mat, slide it under the guides, hit the load button, make sure the paper lines up with the blade on the Cricut. Cutting the print. Press go on the machine. The Cricut will now begin to cut. On the computer screen, you will be able to see how far along the Cricut is cutting. Once the cutting is complete, to take the paper off, pull one corner of the paper until it comes off. The pick works for more detailed work and the flat blade can be used for bigger work. When you are done cutting, replace the plastic sheet onto your mat to preserve the stickiness.